Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Monday afternoon. Um, Max is here to help me. Max, get your butt out of the camera. There you go. uh, um, Today I wanted to talk about this great album. This is Wishbone Ash and Argus. Before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. So Argus by Wishbone Ash. It's the third studio album by the band Wishbone Ash, who is a British rock band started in the early 70s and noted for their extensive use of harmonic twin lead guitars. They kind of started it all for a lot of bands like Thin Lizzy and Lynyrd Skynyrd and all those great two guitar bands. And they were the pioneers, I guess, as far as using two twin lead guitars. The album itself, Argus, is the third studio album by Wishbone Ash and the most critically successful album to date. It peaked at number 3 in the UK charts almost immediately. The album itself has a medieval theme to it, featuring progressive rock, folk rock, and hard rock, all combined into making a great album. A lot of critics say that Argus is a must-have album and regarded as Wishbone Ash's finest album. Wishbone Ash came out at the same time big bands like Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin and all those great big British blues bands came out, but they just didn't peak like the other bands did. I don't know why, but they did hit that supergroup stage. They're still playing today, still together, and putting out great music, but they just didn't hit the success as a Deep Purple or a Led Zeppelin did, commercially successful anyway. And the critics also said, just like I said, that they didn't get the recognition that they deserve. It's a great packaged album. It's got 2 discs on it. The first disc is the original album, released in 1972, featuring 7 tracks. Also, this also has 3 bonus tracks on it. And disc 2 is an in-concert recording at the BBC Paris Theatre in 1972 as well. Some great photos in the package. Also includes a booklet. Melody Maker, back in 1972, said Ted Turner and Andy Powell are probably the most interesting 2-guitar team since the days when Beck and Page graced the Yardbirds. Great British blues band back in the 60s, where Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page were both lead guitarists for that band, as well as Eric Clapton. They work hard and they worked hand in glove and exploit the possibilities of their partnership on this, the band's 3rd album. But Wishbone Ash is no guitar group. They use lots of variety and write fine songs. That's Melody Maker saying that. So on this particular album, They feature Martin Turner on bass guitar and vocals, Andy Powell on lead guitar, rhythm and acoustic guitars and vocals, Ted Turner on lead guitar and slide guitar, and rhythm and acoustic guitar as well and vocals, and Steve Upton on drums and percussion. So on a side note, I also have a couple of other Wishbone Ash albums. This is their first album, one of my favorites. And this is kind of cool. The disc looks like a little 45. But it's a full disc of the album. And I also have a 4-disc live box set called Roadworks Live. A lot of this was recorded in Germany. But we're not here to talk about those ones. We're here to talk about Argus. So it starts off with Time Was. Starts off very slow and beautiful, and then I'm just going to pass it forward just a tad. Very gentle, very smooth. Then it kicks in. That's about 4 minutes into the song. It's a 9-minute and 44-second song. Great song. Then we have Sometime World. Then we have Blowin' Free. The King Will Come. Leaf and Stream.
Find myself beside a stream of empty thought.
Warrior. Throw Down the Sword. That's how the original album ends. Again, I'm just going to push this a little forward. Then we have a bonus track, No Easy Road. Then we have The Pilgrim Live in 1972. It's a 10-minute song. I'm just going to pass it. There we go. we have Phoenix.
One called Phoenix.
Again, a 17-minute song on this one. Then we have Time Was, 1972 BBC in concert session. Just pass this below. Oh, there we go. Great live band. Blowing Free. Then we have The Warrior. Throwing Down the Sword. The King Will Come. And we have Phoenix. And we have Blowin' Free. Another version. This is BBC session. And another version of Throwing Down the Sword. So there you have it. Great album, Argus. Great set, and just a great example of 70s rock, progressive rock, classic rock. Just a great box set altogether. What did I do with it? There it is. Okay. Please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. Check out Wishbone Ash. Great British rock band. I think you'd be quite satisfied. Check out their other artworks as well. Roadworks. And their debut album, Wishbone Ash. I'll be putting a Spotify playlist below so you can check this out as well. Have yourself a wonderful day and thank you. Bye-bye.